Hi there everyone, my name is Christian or FrozenPuckGaming, and I know I haven't made a video in a couple months. I was going to do some NHL videos, but that didn't exactly work out, so today we're going to be starting a new series, which, yes, I do plan on actually doing new episodes every day, hopefully, so there should be another tomorrow. And the game is Eastside Hockey Manager, where you're basically the general manager, and if you choose to be the head coach of a hockey team. Now, if you import some information, which if you want to, I can show you a tutorial on that, but there are already some great ones up there, so you can just search for that. You can be the general manager of your own NHL team. So, the team we are going to be using is the Buffalo Sabres. Now, we're going to be trying to bring the Sabres back to full glory, and we're going to try to win a cup with them. It might take a while, but we're going to get there. So, once you load up, it tells you some important information you should read. I didn't really. I'm not exactly used to the game yet, but I'll get into it eventually. But for now, I have a basic understanding of the game. I am an avid hockey fan, so it's loading up right now. It gives you some helpful hints right around here. So read those if you'd like when you're playing. The game is actually in early access mode. It was out from I think 2005 to 2007, but it was cost too much to make, and the developers just got bored of it. But one of the developers kept it up in his free time, so here it is again. It's $15 on Steam, which isn't horrible. It's going to go up in price over time, and actually, if you have a Football Manager, which I personally don't, I'm not the biggest soccer fan in the world, you get 20% off if you buy it now. I don't know how long that's going to last, so I'd jump on that if I were you. Nationality, I am from North America, the US of A. Other nationality, we'll just leave that. Date of birth, we'll leave it as is. Past experience, you know what? We're just going to be automatic. We are going to be the Buffalo Sabres, so we'll just check them. Click OK. And we'll take control of them, so that looks like all we need to do there. Finish it. So as I was saying, I am an avid hockey fan. I love the Penguins, the Flames. I do like the Sabres too, and a variety of other teams. So here we are. So this is your home page. I don't really need to explain this too much, I guess. You can choose your player focus, general manager focus, and then it'll bring up a new player every day, and it can show you their stats and that stuff. Team leaders, once you get into the season, it'll show you who's got the best numbers for all these on your team. League leaders, same with that, except for the whole entire NHL. Latest news down here, schedule released. So we're going to go to our email. So here we are. We got 4 different messages. I accidentally already read that one there, but that's not a huge deal. So, welcome to the Buffalo Sabres. The team was founded in 1970 and plays out of the 18,690 capacity First Niagara Center in Buffalo, New York. They play in the Atlantic Division, and they have a big rivalry with the Toronto Maple Leafs, which I didn't really know that. I know they do play each other quite often. And we are under expectant pressure to perform. Despite never winning a championship, we've been to the finals 2 times, most recently in '99. The current head coach for the Sabres is Ted Nolan, and the assistant GM is Mark whatever. Blah blah. Star players are Evander Kane, who is injured. I believe that carries over to this. He's injured in real life, that is. Tyler Ennis and Matt Molson. There's a promising young core of Rasmus Ristolainen, Jacob McCade, and Sam Reinhart. So the affiliate, their AHL affiliate, and I think that's ECHL, I don't believe so, are the Rochester Americans and Elmira Jackets. What else do we have? The Sabres expect the team to reach the playoffs this year. I don't know about that. The fans are indifferent at my appointment. Met with neutrality. Some fans feel it was a bad one, but you know, the others think it's positive stuff, which I have to bring this team up to speed. If you didn't know, like if you don't follow hockey too much, the Sabres are rebuilding right now. Their team isn't the greatest. They're getting better. They have a lot of young players, like Sam Reinhart, who they said who is their biggest prospect, that's for sure. Okay, that's cool. So these will be our lines eventually. We'll deal with that later on. But right now, I don't think we're definitely not a playoff team. That doesn't look like injuries carried over. They did on my last one. I've only started one. I didn't get too far into it. So our goaltenders, Anders Lindback and Chad Johnson. His will definitely be our backup and starter right there. What order, I don't know. They'll probably split time. It's not like they're going to be the greatest. Players I probably want to keep, if I had to imagine, Evander Kane, Tyler Ennis, Gergensons, maybe Hodgson, Dalp, maybe not. Who else? Sam Reinhart must be on the farm team. Delaria is, Ristolainen, a couple other players. But we're going to be trading away a lot of our older guys, like Georges. He's a solid defenseman, but we're all about draft picks right now. We need to draft our team to bring it up to success. So, here we are. It actually does have the injuries. So, here are all of our injuries. We'll dress those two. So, if you click on these right here, this is how you dress your players. I know, put them in their positions. So we'll have them. We'll dress our injured. I don't know if we can or not. We'll just leave that. So while our team isn't going to be the best this year, I'd like to obviously win some games, but I'm taking more of a long-term approach to success, like they're doing in real life, because I think that's the smart thing to do. I don't know if they have actual prospects, so whether they'll have McDavid and Eichel or not, and like some other guys like Barzell and Strome is I don't know about that, but this is what we're going to be working with for now. I mean, they're going to have good prospects, obviously, even if they're not them. Like the top ones from the real life right now. Okay, front office. So here's an example of the player focus. Once we get into the season, it will tell you their stats. Here's some of the news going on. So Sweden won the tournament, the U20 national tournament. That's interesting. And then here's some other things we don't really care about right now. So GM options. I'm going to coach the games myself, or at least going to watch them. Let the head coach do practices and exhibition games. For right now, I'm not exactly sure how all the stats and that, or not stats, training things and all that work in the game yet. So I'm gonna do some of that on my in my spare time, work on that on my own, and then eventually we'll obviously be doing it here on this. So to simulate days, you just click continue up here and it'll get going. So today's Monday, September 8th, going to the 9th. And basically, we're just going to make a couple trades, I believe, if we can right now. Trade proposal between the Oilers and the Rangers. The Oilers are another rebuilding team in real life, and apparently they want Marty St. Louis. Or get him for cheap, too. So we could put our players on the block, but I'd rather just get rid of them like as soon as possible. So not exactly sure how the trading works in this. There's some more stuff that went on. A lot of trade proposals. That one wasn't final. Whoops, sorry about that. It looks like he might be going to the Flames. So I believe to choose a team to trade to, you go and click on their name somewhere. I don't really think it matters where, so I think I'd like to give it to the Oilers because they're struggling. They could use some, definitely use some veteran players, even though this will probably help them more than hurt them. But, you know, we're tanking for that #1 draft pick, am I right? Alright. So here we are. This is the Eastern Conference, I believe. Or what are we looking at right now? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so Oilers. Actions, and we'll approach them for a trade. We're probably either going to try to get back some good prospects or some. So here are all of our minor league players right here. Josh Georges for sure. Okay. So we're going to add him to the trade real quick. It should work, yep. Draft picks. 2015 entry or draft pick. So they have Pittsburgh's first round pick, where they got that for the David Perron trade. So I'd like their first overall pick. He thinks, so our assistant GM thinks that this is a really bad deal for us because of the financial effects. We're operating below the league salary floor, but we can actually sign some free agents that we're not really going to need. Oh, whoops. Remove that. And then who else do they have that we could use real quick? So here are all the players that they definitely want to trade away. So Yakupov and Nugent Hopkins are obviously going to be up there. We could pursue maybe one of the lower ones. It just, I don't really know if I want any of these guys. Taylor Hall's at the top, as you can see. I think we'll leave it as is. See if that goes through. And then they should get back to us soon. I think. So Eric Locke cannot support himself playing professional hockey, and he retired. I don't really know who that is. Alright, here it is. So the Oilers will give up their first round pick and their 7th round pick for Jurgensen. It's just, I don't really think I want that. Might be a little bit too high of a price for me, in my opinion. So maybe we'll remove him from the trade real quick. We'll add in, like I said, Josh Georges. He's old. He's a solid defenseman. They could really use him. He's injured right now, though. I do like Josh Georges. I don't mind him too much. We'll also add Brian Gionta, because he's a good captain, a good figure for them, even though he only scores every once in a while sometimes. Not a big deal. And I think a 3rd round pick would be okay, and we'll add in a 4th, just because I'm interested in this. So offer that back. Alrighty. So let's see, do we have, whoops. There's our training camp roster. Alright. So we'll see if they get back to us, and then we'll probably end off the episode. So if you guys like this, please subscribe, because I'll be doing new episodes every day. Or at least almost every day. I don't have time every single day, but I'll do my best. What the heck is going on here? A couple things about the game that are a little annoying sometimes. What you gonna do, though? What even is a short? Alright, so I'll be back once I see if they actually traded them. Buddy, I'm back. So they rejected another trade for us, but let's respond. So they want Eric Cornell, who's a good prospect for us, so I don't know. You know what I'm thinking? We're going to go to another team and see if we can get their first round pick. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'm probably going to record one more episode after this, so I'm a little late for next time. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you are interested in the series, because we'll definitely be doing this a lot. New episodes quite often. So thanks for watching, and see you later.